Hello everyone, welcome to Apti Place Academy for Civil Services, and I welcome you all to a new learning series via News in Focus. And today's topic of discussion is European Union Artificial Intelligence Act. This news has fetched the global attention, something very important when it comes to the regulation of AI. AI is emerging sector and even it is something which is booming across the globe, and European Union has come up with the regulation where they wanted to give it a legal backing. So without any further ado, we'll have the complete discussion. What is this legislation all about and what is this act with regards to artificial intelligence? So let's get started. So, giving you the background, recently the members of European Parliament have reached to a preliminary deal where they call up with a new draft, the European Union Ambitions Artificial Intelligence Act, and this is something which was actually drafted 2 years ago in 2021. Right? The decision by the European Parliament was taken to bring general purpose artificial intelligence system, which is also known as GPAIS, like OpenAI chatbot under the ambit of regulation. So chatbot, I think ChatGPT, another part is there in the news. I think most of you must have also used it. So the regulation called for giving it more strength, a parliament backing the act, which will be under the ambit within certain rules and regulation. Now, giving you the part of Chat GPT, अगर बात करें Chat GPT की how this is going to help and what are the areas, broad area upon which Chat GPT actually work. So use it, it's prompt for AI generations, debugging codes, predictions, questions, entertainment, scheduling the appointment booking, and education and training. These are the multiple use of the Chat GPT. Now, coming to the part of the EU AI Act that was actually envisioned by the Parliament. So the legislation was drafted way back in 2021, that is 2 years ago. And the aim was to bring transparency. This is the first and foremost priority under this legislation. It also called for trust, accountability to AI, creating a framework to mitigate the risk. That call for risking in the part of safety, health, fundamental rights, democratic values of the European Union, and even the law that is aligned as per the rules and regulation and constitution of the European Union. That this particular act on AI has also aimed to address the ethical questions, right? When it comes to ethical question and even for the part of recent challenges that has emerged in the part of the AI, even the various sectors that is ranging from healthcare, education, finance, and energy. The legislation seeks to strike the balance between promoting an uptake of AI while mitigating or preventing the harm associated with the AI use of the technology. So the legislation called for a holistic rules and regulation that will regulate the AI sector further. Now, if you see the legislation which is there by the European Union has a different risk level, a kind of hierarchy which is there. The first part which is mentioned call for the minimal risk, right? Then we have a risk which is called as a limited risk, followed by high risk, and the other is unacceptable risk. So there are certain categories and certain list of items that has been categorically mentioned. For minimal risk, it is remaining. For limited risk, it is impersonal chatbots, emotions recognitions, biometric categorization, and deepfakes. Deepfakes were the news. I've already made a discussion in our daily news and editorial analysis. You can check out the video. Now, the high risk category includes access to employment, education, public services, safety component, vehicles, and law enforcement. And unacceptable risks include social snoring, mass surveillance, manipulations of behavior causing harm, and other prohibited conformity assessment, transparency obligations. So these are the part which is accordingly categorized as per the risk level. Now, if you see the European Union, these are the list of the country. For your general awareness purposes, I have added, you can accordingly pause this video and check out the list of the countries that are part of European Union. Now, draft document that is there by the AI. So the draft document call for an approach with classification of the AI at the level, and even it called for promoting health and safety, fundamental right of an individual. There are four risks that is the main concern, and these four risks which is under the act call for unacceptable, high, limited, and minimal, which I've already discussed with the graph. And the act prohibit using the technique called unacceptable risk with the title and exception. Now, these include real-time face biometrics. Whatever I have discussed, this is written in this write-up. You can accordingly check out the part. If you're getting the content to write in the mains examination, you can use this content, or either even you can use the graph. Now, if you see the enterprises using the artificial intelligence on this part, this is the detail of the European Union. This is for 2020 data that is there. So in terms of the analysis of the big data that is used internally for machine learning, this is 2%. Use of chat services where the chatbot as virtual agent replies to customer. This is again 2%. Use service chatbot is 2% and 1% on analyzing the big data internally using the natural resources process generation or a speech recognitions. Now the general purpose on the part of the chatbot which is there, this is called as a general purpose AI. So in February 2023, the general purpose AI used the model language, which was again a part of main innovation which was there by the ChatGPT, used for plethora of tasking, which include the part of serving poem, news reports, Colombian court judgment, but did not have featured EU laws maker for regulating the AI technology. This was exempted on that part. And lawmakers now target to use the copyright material, deploying the company for AI, even for ChatGPT, managing their mid journey, and even tools train them for the large part of text, visual data, or internet. Now, if you see the part of the EU, they have actually called that to disclose any copyright material that is used to develop their system, because everything will be taken into legislation, and when the legislation are made, the penal provision will accordingly be made. So the initiation has been made by European Union. We expect that many other developed countries like United States and even country will be taken into consideration to the part that how the regulation when it comes to AI should be there, right? So this was all about for the discussion. If you like this video, do not forget to subscribe Apti Plus Academy for Civil Services on YouTube. Do give us a thumbs up for the informative contents that we have discussed with you. For more informative videos, you can watch our YouTube channel. There's a playlist section that will give you the complete details on this part. We'll meet in the next session for more informative videos. Thank you so much for watching.